I want to introduce you to Buddy Mcnabb, 90 years old, lived in Waverly his entire life, just had his 90th birthday back in April, jumped out of an airplane in June with 4 generations of his family. But that all might sound remarkable until you hear what happened to Buddy on Saturday. Buddy, you watched all this flooding happen from your kitchen window.
I did.
Tell us about it.
Well, it started raining, and of course, my Jeep was parked right there, and all of a sudden it started moving, and that's what got my attention first. And I watched it go away, and the rain was just unreal, and the water just started coming right up. I could actually see it rising, but I couldn't go anywhere. So I just stood there and watched it happen. And I saw that house and 2 or 3, both houses across the street washed away, just went floating right on down the street.
All from your kitchen window in your trailer?
All from my kitchen window. And me and 3 dogs stood right there and watched it all happen. Talked to God a little bit. He talked back. I was not afraid. He calmed me down, and we just stood there and watched.
And you stood there, though, Buddy, you stood there as water's coming up around you. How high did the water get?
Water got up all about shoulder deep before it ever started to go down.
And you just stood in there?
I had to. I couldn't. What else could I do? You know.
How do you explain it? How do you explain that you survived and your 3 dogs survived?
I'm a believer. God laid his hand on me. There ain't a question in my mind. If a person does not believe in miracles, come talk to me. Because God laid his hand on me. I was not even afraid. I just stood there, held onto the counter, petted 1 dog, talked to the other 2 dogs, watched it happen. And when it got up about along here, I thought, well, you know, this is it. It's time for me to go. And about that time, the water started going back down.